Jessii Vee, and wow, the last few days have been an absolute nightmare for me. I'm going to be making a whole vlog story time on what's been happening the past little while, so if you want to see the full story, definitely go onto that channel. It should be up really soon, but basically my TikTok got hacked and these people were posting really disturbing videos. They were messaging my followers. It took me so long to get my account back and they deleted all of my videos, my year's worth of work. It's so frustrating. And it just shows you how evil and horrible people are. And my TikTok had the highest security. It had a super secure password. It had two-factor verification. How did they get in? But there's so much more creepiness to this story, so I'll definitely be doing the story time over on my vlog channel very soon. It's called Vee Vlogs. But yeah, to anyone who follows me on TikTok, or if you were following me tweeting about this the past little while, my account is back, so if you want to refollow, it's not the creepy guy, it is me once again. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about very creepy and weird things that have happened on August 30th. And because August 30th is right around the corner, I thought this would be perfect for the topic of today's video. There have actually been a lot of weird things that have occurred historically in the month of August. For example, on August 21st of 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen from the museum. Leonardo da Vinci's famous painting was stolen from the Louvre. I'm so sorry. It was stolen by this man named Vincenzo Peruggia, and he was actually a handyman that was just hired at the museum. And it's so ironic because the reason why he was hired was so that he could construct this protective glass around the painting so that nobody could steal it or touch it. So it's interesting how he was hired to do that and then he ended up stealing it. So that didn't work out too well. So when the museum was closing down, he ended up hiding in a closet, waited until the coast was clear, and then he was able to go and steal it. You might not have known this, but the Mona Lisa is actually a very small painting, so he just shoved it underneath his clothes, and as he was walking to get out of the museum, he was actually locked inside. The doors wouldn't open, so he went and found a plumber that was working there and said,
"Hey, accidentally got stuck in here. Do you mind unlocking the doors for me?"
And the plumber let him out, not knowing that he was literally carrying one of the most famous paintings in the world. So, now the painting wasn't even reported missing until 24 hours later, and they didn't find it until 2 years later. And so this man received, I believe, a 7-month jail sentence, which seems pretty short, but okay. And then on the 22nd of August of 565 AD, would you say it 565 AD or just 565 AD? But this was a very, very long time ago, as you can see. But on this day, apparently the Loch Ness Monster was seen for the very first time. It was written that a type of sea creature had attempted to gulp down a local farmer before being banished back into the water by this man named Saint Columba. Apparently he was the man responsible for introducing Christianity to Scotland, and so this creature came out and scared this farmer, and Saint Columba was like,
"Back in the water for you. Go back with all speed."
Apparently that's his exact words. But yeah, I didn't know there was like a specific date, like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, that the Loch Ness Monster was first seen, but it was in August. And now for the story that you're probably all waiting for because it was the title of today's video. This is something that happened on August 30th in the year 2001, and it's called The People in the Trees. This story is about a 10-year-old boy that was home alone on August 30th because his parents were out grabbing some groceries. It was a very rainy and foggy day, so much so that he could barely see beyond their property. Now they had this group of trees surrounding their house, and at one point he was sitting by his window holding a mug of hot chocolate when he saw them. They looked like incredibly tall and lanky people sitting high up in the trees with their heads pointed towards his house. Now it was way too foggy to see their faces, but he said that their arms were so long that they wrapped all the way around the huge tree trunks. He counted about 15 of them, and they almost looked like they were waiting for him to come outside. And he had no idea what they would do if he did. He quickly left the window to go grab the phone, and when he returned, he saw that a few of them had gotten closer. They were now crouched on top of the trees in front of his driveway, and this time, because they were much closer, he was able to see their faces. Apparently their mouths were wide open, and their chests were moving up and down as if they were making some sort of noise to attract attention to his house, so all of the other creepy tree people would know where he was. Now it never explains what that sound sounded like, so I guess we'll never really really know. But he decided that he wasn't gonna leave the window for fear that they would get closer and closer. He noticed that when he kept eye contact with them, they would not move. Finally, his parents came home with the groceries and his eyes looked away for one moment to watch their car pulling into the driveway. And when he looked back, they were all gone. So I guess he wasn't gonna be a snack today. He told his parents what happened and his father kind of chuckled and said that it was an old legend in their town. He said it happened every single August 30th and there would always be a few neighborhood kids that would complain about this happening to them, and it would always happen to them when they were home alone. But the father told him, don't worry, it's all in your imagination. But was it though? So the story says to be cautious on this day and to never leave your house if you see them outside. And most importantly, don't look away. So yeah, this story kind of freaks me out, especially with August 30th coming up around the corner and because there's literally so many trees around my house. Comment down below if you live in like a neighborhood with not many trees, because then maybe you don't really need to worry. But if you live in the country or near a forest, or maybe you just have a lot of trees around your house, comment down below because I feel for you. Anyway, so guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue telling these creepy stories. I could do this for like every month of the year and talk about like a specific day where things happen because it's interesting, but it's also really creepy. And don't forget guys, if you want to start a Yana group at your school, I have put a link in the description that will take you to a part of my website where it talks all about Yana groups. It gives you a form to fill out. And once you become an official Yana group, I'm able to like interact with you guys, send you guys some really cool packages. It's just such a great way to spread kindness and positivity around your school. So don't forget to check out the description. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!